The boy was kicked off the soccer field for not wearing protective gear. He found some cardboard, tore off a few pieces, and stuffed them into his socks. Just like that, Santi was back on the field. Once he got on, he played like Messi, constantly dribbling past defenders, and finally scored with a volley. All of this was noticed by a scout. Although there were still some flaws, they weren't enough to overshadow Santi's talent. After the game, Glenn hoped to see him play again on Saturday. By then, he would bring the team's agent to watch. However, Santi was just a dishwasher in a restaurant. Since childhood, he had worked odd jobs everywhere, and soccer was his only passion. When he excitedly told his father the news, all he got in return was a harsh scolding. On Saturday, Santi delivered a perfect performance, but the scout told him that the agent hadn't come because of work. Santi couldn't hide his disappointment, but the scout didn't want his talent to go to waste. Glenn contacted Newcastle United in England, and secured a trial opportunity for Santi. So he worked hard to earn money, but when he went to buy a plane ticket, he found all the money was gone. Santi knew his father had taken it. His father used all the money to buy a truck, hoping Santi would work hard to support the family. Santi hid in his room in despair, but his grandmother sold her most beloved jewelry, helped him buy a plane ticket, and gave him her lucky necklace. She didn't want Santi to miss such a golden opportunity, so Santi arrived at the land of his dreams. But in his first trial with the professional team, because of jet lag and never having played in the rain, Santi didn't perform well. Yet the scout refused to let a genius be buried, and secured him another month-long trial. Knowing how rare the chance was, Santi put in more effort than anyone else in training. However, he kept his asthma a secret from everyone. During the game, the respirator was deliberately stumped by his teammates, causing an asthma attack and a poor performance. When the boss learned the truth, not only did he not blame him, he even arranged for the team doctor to treat him. With proper support, Santi finally shined on the field. Soon, he made it onto the first team roster as a substitute. However, just as Santi's career was taking off, his father died of a sudden heart attack while working. Santi was devastated with grief and guilt, and from then on, he trained even harder in soccer. In a crucial match, Newcastle faced Liverpool for a Champions League spot. At the last moment of the game, the score was tied, and Santi got a free kick opportunity. He took out the necklace his grandmother had given him, eyes full of determination. With a perfect curve, the ball flew into the net. Newcastle won the match, and Santi became famous overnight. After the game, his grandmother told him that his father had been following all his matches. Santi shed tears of happiness,